you get to Mornington Crescent? I have several takeaways from watching. I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. It has solved a big mystery in my life, and now I have a new one, which is on our second date, Tom and I were on the Northern Line going back to Camden, and he was like, here's the thing. There's a big game to play, how to get to Mornington Crescent from a different place. And say he said Waterloo. And I was like, well, you just get on a Waterloo and you take the train, the Northern Line to Mornington Crescent. And he goes, on a Sunday, taking the Northern Line. And so I'd go all these different routes and he'd be like, no, that's not it either. And it was delightful, but I was so baffled by what was happening. And I thought he made this up. And through our relationship, he's like, very famous game, how to get to Mornington Crescent. And I'm like, it's not a game. You made it up. It's real. It's in a game. It's in, I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. And now I've heard it freaking 11 years of my life. I've been, what is this? It was so charming. It's a real thing. Yeah. But I don't.
The rules are so self-evident. I don't think there's any point.
I don't understand the rules.
So self-evident. I don't think there's any point us going through them. I mean, all the listeners will know.
Is it the last letter?
We all grow up playing.
Is it the last letter of the thing someone said before you?
Don't overthink it.
Is it?
It's a comedy show.
I don't care. I don't understand. How do you get to Mornington? Because at one point they're in Barnet, and it's like, well, you just take the train down. But they went other places. How do you get to Mornington Crescent? How do you get to? I need to know. I didn't think it was real, and it's real. And
it's only semi-real.
I can walk there.
Okay. So Mornington Crescent was not invented by Tom Watts. It predates him by some time.
From 1971, apparently.
1978.
Okay.
Series 6 was the first time it was played.
How do you get to Mornington Crescent?
But the joke of Mornington Crescent is the rules are incredibly complicated and also non-existent.
So they're just saying stuff.
Yeah. But the joke is to try and make it sound as if there's a very complicated strategic game going on. So people will be like, but if you go there, that's on a diagonal. And this is all nonsense. But the audience by now is so in on the game that they can go, at a particularly good move.
Yeah.
Because they are part of the joke as well.
This. I'm sorry I haven't a clue goes in the bargain bin. 11 years.
Fair.
And it is nothing. It is nothing. Mornington Crescent can suck my dick.